What's your name? Don't remember where we met. But what I do recall is the shit you put me through, but not you. Maybe I need some therapy to bring back the sweet memory. Baby, I'm glad the good times faded, 'cause it feels so good to forget about you and me. Forget about you and me. Like amnesia. Like amnesia. Forget about you and me. I know time.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to today's video. As I'm sure you saw in the title, today's video is going to be a little different. I did want to include that workout just because I feel like we've already had more sit-down videos and I know you guys enjoy seeing the workouts, so I hope you enjoyed that. But most likely the rest of this video is going to be all about how much small YouTubers actually make and how I specifically make money, what my job is, and all of that, because I've been getting a lot of questions recently and a couple of my videos have been doing a little bit better, getting more views than my other ones and attracting more people to the channel, which is amazing. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining the fam. But yeah, specifically my Lulu try-on video just randomly started getting a bunch of views and people were commenting stuff. Just, it seems like they think that I make a ton of money when like I don't. And yeah, so I figured this would just be a really good video to do because I have had people ask me recently what all I'm doing for a job, how I'm making money. So we're just gonna get right on into it. Right out of the gate, for those of you who think that YouTubers make like tons and tons and tons of money just off of YouTube, you're wrong. The way YouTubers make money off of YouTube is by ads. So there's this thing called Google AdSense. They're the ones that actually you would get your check from if you do earn money. And it's all based off of how many people click on the ads in your videos, how long people watch the ads for. So there's not like a set equation for this many views equals this many or this much money, because every single video can do different depending on the ads on there, and there's just so much that goes into how you actually make money. You have to make sure you don't have any copyright claims. Some copyright claims will actually, like, you split the earnings with whoever copyrighted the song, and there's just a lot that goes into it. So there's not like a specific, oh, this video has this many views, so I'm gonna earn this much money from it. It varies video to video, channel to channel, and whatever ads show up on your video is going to be determined based off of what is going to do best on your channel, kind of, and like what your channel is based around. But even then, I've seen total random ads on like a beauty channel or something like that, and there is a way where you can control which ads are seen, so hopefully they will get clicked on more if it's something that's more relevant to your channel. But regardless, there's really no method to the madness on how to calculate how much money you can actually make. And that goes into my other point of anyone who is on YouTube, who is especially a smaller YouTuber, but this, I would say this goes for everyone on YouTube, it is most likely not their sole source of income. Because of what I just said, it changes. You can't rely on it. You can't rely on having this specific amount of money each month, because what if you don't get as many views? What if the ads don't do as well? What if people don't click on them? You know, what if YouTube changes their algorithm and it affects it somehow? Like, there's so much that can happen that can affect how much you get paid for each video or the amount of views or clicks or whatever, that it's normally almost always not the YouTuber's whatever main source of income. So for a small YouTuber like me, I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you guys. Once we get there, I'm gonna do a big giveaway. But I'm at 10,000 subscribers almost, and I'm right around like 14,500 followers on Instagram. So generally for any influencer between Instagram and YouTube, they have probably 1 to 2 sponsors. They're probably affiliated with 1 to 2 companies where they are earning some kind of income from. Now, I would say it's pretty common for whatever company influencers are working with. They're probably earning somewhere around 10% of whatever sales are made through their discount code or through their link, if there's a link to the website. And going back to the same thing with YouTube, that can change month to month. You can't rely on having this exact amount of money every single month. So all of that, even though it's really, really cool that you can earn money doing what you love and being sponsored by a company and people, you know, all of that is really, really cool, but it is not something you should just rely on, and that should not be your only source of income, because it can change. It can all go away in an instant if people stop wanting to watch your content or be engaged with you or whatever it is. And for me specifically, between the two companies I get paid to work with, or I get paid based off of the sales that are made, so I make commission. I work with Motivate and I work with Frey, and I do earn commission off of those two companies, and then I make a small amount of money through YouTube. I say small because I really want to emphasize the fact that it is small. I have had my YouTube channel for, I think, just now over 2 years, or right around 2 years or something like that. I post videos daily almost, or every other day. I'm very consistent. I think I have something like 330 or 40 videos now, and I didn't start making money on YouTube. Like, I didn't get my first check until, oh my gosh, maybe the middle of this year, or like early 2018. I think I got my very first check. There's a $100 minimum you have to meet in order for them to send you a check and pay you, or direct deposit, whatever. So once you meet that $100 threshold, then they will send you a paycheck. So ever since I earned my first one, it was pretty consistent to where I was making like $100 a month, but there would be months where I didn't get as many views or whatever. I didn't have as much Google AdSense earned, so I would not get a check that month. And recently, it's been pretty consistent, and it just continues to get more consistent, but the checks are by no means something that I can live off of. They're very small. Between the two companies I work with and YouTube, which I spend a lot of time on, I'm making definitely under $1,000 a month. Like way under $1,000 a month, which is fine. And the only reason I'm talking about all of this to you guys is because I feel like there's this misconception that all influencers and all YouTubers make this ridiculous amount of money, when in reality that's not true. Almost every influencer, like I was saying, between YouTube and Instagram or whatever social media platforms, most likely have something going on, like their own business, or they're still working at a normal corporate job or something. They have a main job, and social media is just kind of like a little side hustle, because this is not something you can Can I help you? Anyway, like I was saying, this is not... She literally just knocked everything off of my desk. Like I was saying, this is not something myself or most other influencers that I've heard talk about this would ever rely on solely to pay their bills, pay their rent, live their life, because it is so... There's so many variables that go into it that can change on a daily basis. And if people are living off of it, they have like millions and millions and millions of subscribers, to where there is a little bit more leniency. There's hair flying around, and they actually can live off of it. But still, I think almost everyone, between sponsors and YouTube, there's at least multiple sources of income there. So people who have these super big channels who are extremely popular, they're not just making money through YouTube. Now, my main source of income right now comes from me being a personal trainer. I am an online coach. I have a handful of clients right now, and I plan to continue to grow that business, especially after I get certified. I've been studying for my certification, and once I felt comfortable and confident in my abilities, I kind of put a little message out there in some of my videos saying that I was going to take on a select number of clients, and I've been working with them ever since. So that is my main source of income. Then I told you I also have a little bit of income come from Motivate and Frey. And then I still work with my dad a little bit. I help him with invoicing, a lot of just office stuff. So I make a little bit of money from him. I make a little bit of money from YouTube each month. So my income comes from so many different places. And although that can be kind of stressful, it is also kind of fun. And I look at Instagram and YouTube as these platforms that hopefully keep growing. And then each month, hopefully, you know, I will get to a point where I can make it my full-time job, or not only is it my full-time job, it's something that I can do steadily. However, right now, I really just want to emphasize this. People were commenting on my Lulu try-on videos saying that I should like give away so much of my Lulu collection or all my Lulu clothes to like less fortunate subscribers, and not saying that I'm not well off by any means. Like, I'm very fortunate for the life I live. I'm super blessed to have the parents I do, and you know, I'm very fortunate for my circumstances in the situation I'm in. However, I am not rich. Really, the only extra money I spend per month outside of my rent and bills and groceries and all of that is whenever I do try-ons for you guys. And most of the time, unless I'm absolutely in love with it, I return the clothes after so I can keep doing more try-ons, because I do want to keep growing my channel. I love putting that content out there for you guys because I know you're interested in it and it helps you. But just know that a lot of the influencers you follow and smaller YouTubers and even bigger YouTubers are probably not making as much money as you think. And if they are really well off, they have something else going on the side away from YouTube. So their main source of income is not YouTube and is not just social media. It's not their sponsors or anything like that. It would be a combination of everything together that allows them to live the life that they do. I hope this video was helpful. I know it was kind of random and a little different, but with all the questions I was getting, I just figured it would be kind of a good topic to touch on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video.
What's up with you? Won't stop loving you. Why you want me to? What's the more to do? What's up with you? Won't stop loving you. Why you want me to? What's the more to do? Tell me what your view is. She from Malibu, she